Here's what you need to know about day 8 of the Diddy trial. An HSI agent finished testimony about the sex toys, drugs, and weapons found in Diddy's Miami homes. He also recovered lots of bottles of baby oil and lube. Dawn Hughes, the prosecution's expert witness, took the stand to explain why victims stay in abusive relationships. That's one of the biggest questions in the case. Why did Cassie stay in such a coercive and violent relationship if she didn't consent to the freak-offs? Hughes previously testified for the prosecution in the R. Kelly trial, for Amber Heard in the Johnny Depp case, and she's gonna testify in the Harvey Weinstein trial. Hughes talked about trauma bonding and why victims stay in abusive relationships. Abusers use power and control to make their victims feel trapped. She also talked about the ways victims cope, how abuse affects their memory, and why they don't seek help or tell anyone about the abuse for years. Importantly, Hughes testified generally as a blind expert because she didn't treat Cassie or review her records, and the judge wouldn't allow her to talk about coercive control or give opinions about the credibility of the accusers in the case. The defense crossed Hughes on her bias, saying she's a professional witness who just testifies on behalf of women and never on behalf of men. They also said they'd call their own expert witness to counter her, Alexander Bardet, who testified on behalf of Kevin Spacey in his trial. One of Diddy's other assistants, George Kaplan, pleaded the fifth. The judge granted him immunity and forced him to testify. Kaplan said that he would pick up drugs for Diddy and set up the hotel rooms with baby oil and Astroglide for the freak-offs. He would also clean up the drugs and the hotel rooms after the freak-offs. Kid Cudi is expected to take the stand tomorrow and testify that Diddy blew up his car.